What's going on? So, here with some long form content finally. I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I guess I had some level of like fear of speaking for a longer period of time on camera and maybe people not being like interested in what I have to say. But shout out to a couple of my friends, Rami and Anders. We spoke a little bit about this last night, and they kind of made me realize that why not just put something out there. They gave me that bit of an extra push that I probably needed. So here we go. And basically, on this one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about. I think my idea was to speak more about like my journey when it comes to high ticket sales. And I would take this back to 2023. So I would say 2.5 years ago, something like that. I was thinking about what I can do in like the online space, and I looked at a couple of like sales training programs. The investments were 4K, 5K, 6K at the time, and I was like a little bit hesitant on that. And then I saw a few of my friends doing like they started their coaching program, so that kind of inspired me to put something together of my own as well, which in hindsight probably was not the best idea because I didn't have any sales skills. I didn't really have any skills in general when it came to marketing, content creation, back-end systems, how to like run a good offer. But I did invest into like a business coaching mentoring. I think I paid 5K for that at the time. So I did my coaching myself. I was helping men. It was like a men's lifestyle, health, fitness. I did some style stuff like looks maxing, some online dating. So there was a lot going on, maybe too much going on, or definitely too much going on with that specific offer. But I did manage to work with 15 to 20 guys over, I would say, a year and a half, more or less a year and a half. And then it got to a point where I was a little bit burnt out. I was doing lots of cold outreach. I didn't really have any systems in place, and it was just kind of throwing stuff out there and seeing what was going to stick. And then I got the opportunity to start closing on a fitness offer. I still wasn't very good with sales. I was terrible with sales at that point. But slowly, obviously, got more reps in. And eventually I did pay for some like one-on-one call review, one-on-one mentoring in sales specifically, and then I did join a full sales training mastermind. And so this has been basically with a guy called Dan Smith. So I've been working with him for, I would say, most of this year, so nine months. Been super helpful. So in his Born to Close mastermind. And now I've been basically like, I would say, full-time in the high ticket space, closing deals on a fitness offer since last November. So we're coming up to almost a year, a little bit less, maybe 10 months like full-time in sales. And yeah, it's been a good journey. There's been ups and downs, some tough months that's been difficult mentally, financially. It's affected me in different ways. It's affected probably maybe isolating myself from friends and different things that I maybe used to do a little bit more of. But it's been like a sacrifice that I've been willing to make to get to like where I want to be. And I've done this with many different things, like the whole concept of like delayed gratification, right? Like whether it's with investing or skills or anything like this. So I think I have that patience. I know I am working hard towards getting to that level where I can have that time freedom, the financial freedom, the security, the lifestyle that I want as well. And I know it's going to come. Obviously, I was hoping it would come sooner, but that's the something I haven't, well, I can't say I have been able to control that, but it just hasn't happened yet, but it will happen. So it's just from here onwards continuing to develop my skills, position myself in the best possible way in the industry, in terms of, you know, people knowing who I am, posting more content, making, you know, more videos like this, putting myself out there a little bit more, getting out of that like comfort zone a little bit for myself as well. And this is kind of what this video was about in general. So in high ticket, I've done a few different offers. I would say 90% has been with fitness, and I still have the passion to do coaching also, because I really enjoy, you know, working with people on a one-on-one basis and seeing the impact, seeing the changes, and sharing my knowledge as well in areas that I feel like I have expertise in. So that's something that's still on my mind. I have a few ideas, or I have an idea in mind. So now it's just about executing on that idea, building up, you know, more content related to that, putting out a stronger message, and yeah. So there's a few things I'm excited about moving forward from here. But I think overall, like, just being in sales, it teaches you a lot about life, how to control your emotions, the consistency, the discipline, all of these different things comes into play. And I guess in some ways also like finding that competitive edge back, because I used to play sports. I played football for most of my life, and I think with sales it's brought back that fire that, you know, I want to be the best. I want to, you know, I want to be the top closer on my offer every single month. I want to work hard. So I guess that's basically what I wanted to go over on this one. Yeah, really grateful for this journey that I'm on. It's not been easy, but I think it's definitely something I see myself doing for years to come. So yeah, let's leave it at that.